Okay then. Here are 50 amazing facts to blow your mind, part 8. This scan of Nintendo's official character guide, published in 1993, reveals that Yoshi's real name is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. There is a movie from 2010 called Rubber about a murderous car tire named Robert that rolls around killing people and blowing things up. Yeah. When the domestic parcel service was first introduced by the United States Postal Service in 1913, it was legal to ship children as long as they weighed less than 50 pounds. There's an alarm clock called Clocky that has wheels and runs away and hides if you don't get out of bed on time. You can make your own Gatorade at home by simply adding salt to some Kool-Aid. It's not the exact recipe, but it's got just as many electrolytes. There is a charity that exists in the UK and America called Project Prevention that pays drug addicts $300 to get sterilized. As of today, they have paid over 4,000 clients. The current American flag was designed by a 17-year-old named Robert Heft as a high school class project, for which he received a B-. On Good Friday in 1930, the BBC announced "There is no news," followed by piano music. Volvo invented the 3-point seatbelt, but opened up the patent to any car manufacturer who wanted to use it, as they felt it had more value as a life-saving tool than something to profit from. The most successful interrogator of World War II was named Hans Scharf. Instead of using torture on a prisoner, he would be friendly to them to gain their trust by taking them to a cinema on camp or by sharing a tea or coffee with them. In the Curve Gallery at the Barbican Centre in London, there's something called the Rain Room, where, through the use of sensors, rain falls everywhere in the room except where you're walking. At the Crocosaurus Cove Aquarium in Australia, there's a popular tourist attraction called the Cage of Death, which allows you to get up close and personal with giant crocodiles. There's a Canadian toy company called Child's Own Studios that turns children's drawings into stuffed animals. Monowai, Nebraska is the smallest incorporated municipality in the United States with a population of just 1. Its sole resident, Elsie Eiler, is both the town mayor and librarian. Every single person on Earth, including you and I, have lines on our bodies called Blaschko's lines, which can only be seen under certain conditions, such as under UV light. At the end of the 1990s, BMW had to actually recall their GPS systems because male German drivers did not want to take directions from a female voice. In 2010, a black Nigerian couple living in the UK gave birth to a blonde white baby with blue eyes that they called the Miracle Baby. The dot over a lowercase I or J is called a tittle. Atelophobia is the fear of not being good enough or having imperfections. The letter U was first used as the substitute for the word you by William Shakespeare in his comedy Love's Labour's Lost around 1595. Rowan Atkinson, the actor who played Mr. Bean, once saved a plane from crashing after the pilot passed out, despite never having piloted a plane before. In the summer of 1932, while sitting in a restaurant, Adolf Hitler designed the prototype for what would become the first Volkswagen Beetle. In March 2013, a man got a tattoo of the word Netflix on his side, for which, after tweeting a picture of it to the company, they gave him a free year of service. In order to drink, giraffes have to spread their almost 2-meter long legs apart just to get close enough to the water. The offspring of 2 identical sets of twins are legally cousins but genetically siblings. Doritos could be made without the powder and taste exactly the same, but the company intentionally adds it because they believe that it's part of the Doritos experience. Ryan Gosling was casted for the role of Noah in the movie The Notebook because the director wanted somebody, quote, not handsome. The word verb is actually a noun. When Charles Darwin first discovered the giant tortoises on the Galapagos Islands, he tried to ride them. Since 1945, all British tanks have come equipped with tea-making facilities. Falling in love produces the same high as taking cocaine. In 1945, a man named Tomo Yamaguchi survived the atomic blast at Hiroshima, only to catch the morning train so that he could arrive at his job on time in Nagasaki, where he survived another atomic blast. There is a metal called gallium that melts in your hand. Bruce Lee was so quick that he could snatch a dime off of a person's open palm and replace it with a penny all before they could close their fist. Between 1996 1997 and 1998, there was a popular Russian game show called The Intercept, which had contestants steal a car, and if they didn't get caught by police within 35 minutes, they win the car, otherwise they were arrested. According to a study done by MacEwan University in Canada, playing video games before bedtime actually gives a person the ability to control their dreams. It also suggests that gamers are more likely to have lucid dreams as opposed to non-gamers. The small pocket inside the larger pocket of your jeans was originally designed for pocket watches. Crocodiles cannot stick out their tongues, nor can they chew. Marvel Comics once created a superhero named Throg, who is a frog that has the power of Thor and is in a group called the Pet Avengers. I wish I was making that up. The largest natural bridge in the world is the Fairy Bridge in China and was virtually unknown to the rest of the world until it was observed on Google Maps. It took the inventor of the Rubik's Cube, Erno Rubik, a whole month to solve it before he introduced it to the world. In Switzerland, if you fail your practical driver's license test 3 times, you are required to consult an official psychologist to assess the reasons for your previous failures before you are allowed to retake the exam. This is what rain looks like from the view of a plane. In 2011, a man named Richard James Verone robbed a bank for $1 so that he could be sent to jail in order to receive free medical health care. A software company called PC Pitstop once hid a $1,000 prize in their terms of service just to see if anyone would read it, and after 5 months and over 3,000 sales later, somebody finally claimed the prize. Crying is actually very healthy for you. Not only does it help emotionally, but it lubricates your eyes, removes toxins and irritants, and reduces stress. This is where the Caribbean meets the Atlantic in Eleuthera, Bahamas. In the United States, April 2nd is National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day. There is a Russian novel published in 1999 called The Last Ring Bearer, which retells the Lord of the Rings from Sauron's perspective. If you arrange the first letters of the main characters' names in the movie Inception, Dom, Robert, Eames, Arthur, Mal, Sato, they spell dreams. And that's it for this time, guys. I just wanted to remind you that I have a second channel, so if you haven't checked that out yet, now would be the perfect time because I've been putting up a ton of videos on there. I have a brand new mail series where I open the mail you guys send me, I have a Q&A series where I answer your questions, and I also do daily vlogs about what's going on in my personal life. So if that interests you and you'd like to see more videos from me, click the link on the screen or in the description. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please share it on Facebook and Twitter, and give that like button a click, and I will see you all back here next Saturday. Peace. Dum dum da da! Hey guys, thanks for watching my new video. If you'd like to see future videos from me, remember to click the big red subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel. I release a new video every Saturday. And if you'd like to add me to Facebook or Twitter or Vine or Snapchat, because I've been using them a lot lately, the links to those will be in the description along with the link to my second channel, and I will see you all back here next Saturday. Have a great weekend. Bye.